All right. This Ibanez case. Something I thought that I would never own in my lifetime. I'm going to open each latch here. Come on. There we go. It is this Ibanez Prestige RGR. And the model of it is a 652 AHBF-WK or WBK weathered black finish. It comes equipped with Godo locking tuners. Godo Magnum locking tuners. I've only had this guitar for maybe a month. The neck is a 5-piece neck. 1 piece of maple here, 1 piece of maple there, 1 piece of maple on that side. The 2 stripes are walnut. It's got the Prestige fret edge treatment. You can't really see it in the video, but you have to just feel it. It's 24 fret, 25.5-inch scale length. The Graphtec Tusk nut. Tuning is rock solid on this thing. The bridge, I chose a fixed bridge for this. It is Gibraltar. I think it's the 2. Could be the 1. Someone can correct me in the comments if they want to. And then we got the pickups here. These are DiMarzio, and they are the Fusion Edge, which is what comes in most of the 2021 Prestige that I've seen on YouTube. Master volume, master tone, 5-way pickup selector. So the front is your neck pickup. 1 click down, it splits the coil on that pickup. In the middle is the 2 pickups together. 1 more click, splits, I think it's this coil and that coil. And then the back is the bridge. It's similar to like a Steve Vai Jim wiring system. But this thing also has an ebony fretboard. First guitar I've ever had with an ebony fretboard. And the neck profile on this is the Wizard HP, which is high performance. It's super thin. You can see it from right here. It's super thin and flat. Just amazing feeling. If you play speed, this is it. Prestige is top of the line. But you can play anything on it, really. I have it set up with Ernie Ball Beefy Slinky 11 to 54 for drop C tuning. And that's what I chose. I ordered it from Sweetwater and they gave me a setup for it. And it's just wow. I can't even believe it. I never thought I would own a Prestige. It's been a dream of mine for the last 15 years that I started my journey. I've been playing for 20 years. And for 15 of those years, I always wanted one because that's what my heroes played. The Muscle Car Purple Satriani is a Prestige. The Ibanez Gem is a Prestige. But I could never afford it because they're just so expensive. And this one on Sweetwater.com was $14.99. And so I jumped on it. And if you want something that's going to obliterate for metal, this is it. Although, these DiMarzio pickups, you'll see a lot on YouTube. I've seen quite a few reviews of this guitar, and some say they're not much to write home about in terms of metal music. But I run it through that good old Triple X over there, and it crushes. You crank that thing up, if you can get a tube amp loud enough to where it'll speak, these pickups really talk to you. Now let's go over the body here. The top is American Ash, and what you see there, the lines in that's the wood grain. And the finish is really thin on it. And some people were saying, like, I wonder if you bump it, if it'll scratch the finish. That's a possibility. Could be. I believe the back is also ash as well. But you can look up the specs on it if you're interested in the guitar, just to be sure. This case is included. All Prestige Ibanez's come with this case. And it's just an amazing instrument. I play a lot of like Kill Switch Engage on it and other drop C bands, and it gets you pretty close to that sound without having to have the KSE Fluence pickups in there or whatever pickups your hero uses from said metalcore band. Insert metalcore band here. But this guitar is just wicked. And I bought a Satriani strap for this one too. Very cool. I'll get a sound demo out for this. And it just might push you over the edge to drop the cash on this thing. But if you're feeling like you want one of these, it'll be great to play heavy metal on and all that good stuff. This is it. I mean, I haven't found a better one. It's an amazing guitar. The scale length is 25.5-inch scale. And the weight of it, it's about 7 pounds. It's got a little weight to it, so that gives you good sustain. And if you don't play metal and you play, something that needs searing leads, like melody-based kind of Satriani style, John Petrucci style stuff, this guitar will bring that to you. And when it got here, it was pouring down rain. It was in 2 boxes, and I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna make it out there to get it before the guitar's ruined. This case kept it dry as a bone. And I love the guitar. You're looking at what was this one? $14.99. That's what it'll cost you. And for an Ibanez Prestige, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good price. And on the back, the serial number denotes the F. And that's a Japan factory. I forget how you pronounce it. Fujijin or something like that. And then the 2-1 is supposedly the year model. I'm not familiar with the serial numbers on these, but I'm pretty sure it's 2021. And then the cool thing about the locking tuners, they do help very well with the tuning stability, but that's not really what they're meant to do. They're really meant for faster string changes. So what you do is you tune it down to take your strings off, clip them off, and turn this little knob on the back right there, and it'll unlock. The string will come out. And then you stick your new one on, put it through the hole, pull it tight, screw it back down, lock it back down, and then tune it up. And I got this from Sweetwater because that's the only place I will do business for a guitar like this. And if you remember my red guitar that's on YouTube, and I was talking about the fretwork, you might need some fretwork done on one. The frets were absolutely perfect. There was not a single dead fret, no dead spots in the fretboard, no unlevel frets. That Prestige fret edge treatment, you don't even feel it on your hands. It's just like the guitar will do what you want it to. It plays for you. I just wanted to put this on here and show you guys, what I got. And it's roughly not even a month that I've had this. Probably about 3.5 weeks, almost a month. And this guitar gets more play time than my Satrianis get. And I'm a massive Joe Satriani fan, so I got 2 of them. This is the same exact quality, better quality than both of those guitars combined. In Japan is top of the line. And if you want to go further in the Ibanez ranking, the next model up from this, it won't say Prestige up here. It will say J Custom, which stands for Japan Custom. And then there's one more, and it's USA Custom. And those are built in California, and I believe those are the ones. That's the factory that Steve Vai would go to, or Satriani would go to. Any Ibanez and Dorsey will go there and have their signature or custom guitar built for them. And Steve Vai, I read in an interview, he was quoted saying, Ibanez built me a guitar in 3 weeks. That was the best guitar I could have ever asked for. And he's been with them now for 35 years. So if that says anything about Ibanez Japan quality, that's a statement. But I hope you guys have a good night. And I wanted to bring this on and show you guys what I got. If you want to get this guitar, or any Prestige guitar, you're not going to go wrong. There's no way. I don't know, I've never heard anybody say, oh, the frets don't work, the D fretness is too bad, or the frets are unlevel, the neck angle's wrong, everything's right. It's absolutely perfect. And in here, you get the multi-tool that I got with my red one. It comes standard with all Prestige guitars. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I do have it. Let's see. Here's the model right here. RGR652AHBF-WK. That stands for weathered black. That's what this is supposed to look like. And they give you this really cool or I don't know what that thing is. I have no idea. This is the inspection card that is shipped out with it from the factory. And they have how many people here? 1, 2, 3, 4 people sign off on this before they even send it to the dealers. So that's pretty awesome. But if you guys want to get yourself one of these things, dude, I say go for it. It might seem like a lot of money to get you something like this. And it is. It's a good chunk of change. But that chunk of change will last you 40 years. The guitar will outlive you. After I'm gone, you're gone, anyone that owns one of these is gone, someone else can enjoy it for another, I don't know how many years. They're just top notch. And I'll get a sound demo out for it. But I hope you guys have a good night. And shred it up. Always. Always stay inspired. Let your talent shine. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't play something. If you're trying to learn a difficult piece and somebody's telling you you can't get it, you're never going to master that, or you're almost there, just keep playing. Every day. Play as much as you can. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day. That 30 minutes over time will pay off. Believe me, I'm proof of it. I have ADHD. My focus is absolutely terrible sometimes. But when I picked up the guitar for the first time at 14 years old, I was locked in and just loved every minute of it. And I still love it today. So you guys go ahead, grab you one of these bad boys. Because you're not going to be disappointed. Have a good night, friends. Like and subscribe if you want to. It would be appreciated.